7845. That is the address of this abandoned fuel station between Canberra and Bredbo. So I've come out here this morning at quite an early time, as you might be able to tell by the croakiness of my voice, to do something a little bit different. So for most of these videos, the focus has really been on the natural environment, your mountains, your rivers, your coastlines, all that great stuff. But today I wanted to explore something a little bit different, something a bit more industrial, something a bit more of the built environment. So I think what I find really interesting about these locations and what really entices me to shoot them is that they do not fit the conventional beauty standards of a photograph. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you think about your sort of conventional landscape, you got your sunrise, sunset, whatever it is, mountains, and then like your river leading you to the mountains, and it's all very pretty and spectacular. And it's really nice, don't get me wrong. But somewhere like this, where it's a bit dilapidated, it's old, it's run down, spray paint's everywhere, it does have quite a bit of character, and I do think you can find some really interesting shots here. So, here's the plan today. As I've been talking, getting all this footage, all this B-roll, the sun has been rising a bit higher in the sky, excuse me, behind you. And as that has been happening, all these shadows from the trees have been slowly making their way down across the ground and out of frame. And what that means is that we are getting direct sunlight on all these walls, which is creating some nice shadows and lovely light on the scene. So the plan really is to play around with that light. The contrast it's creating, the shadows, all the different colors of the spray paint, the geometry, the shapes. That's really gonna be the basis of the shoot. Geometry and a more graphic quality to the images. So the sun is not getting any lower. I have quite a bit I wanna cover, quite a bit I wanna photograph, so let's get started. This is a really good shot here showing how focal lengths can really affect how an image looks. There's lovely graphic elements over here, but if we go vertical and zoom in, we can bring them all together quite nicely. So if we shoot them landscape like this, I'll show you an example. It's really hard to bundle them all together. They look very separate, but that vertical shot, bring them all together, compressing the focal length, really brings it all together. So this here is what we're looking for. Look at all these different colors, shapes, geometry, shadows. Ah! Photography heaven. 7:45 at 7845. So that's a wrap. I've had an opportunity now to go across every facade of the building and capture a whole bunch of different angles and shapes and colors and really just sort of explore the building a bit. As you can see, I've just had a look through the images as well, and I'm pretty happy. So let me know what you thought of this little adventure, this little outing. Comment down below, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm gonna head off now because it's the middle of a heat wave here in Australia and it is unbearably hot even this early in the morning. So I'm gonna head off, but yeah, I'll see you in the next one.